Yo everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial using the new Tamanna palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I did a review on this yesterday which I will post below. I asked you guys if you wanted me to do a tutorial. One of you said yes, so I'll take that one person as a yes, do it. And what I have done today is I have used one of the Get the Look cards, because you get a few of these with the palette. And I've actually done this look today, and so here it is. Some of the instructions on here are a bit strange, because from looking at the picture there's a very warm tone brown in the crease, whereas there is no warm tone brown in here. Where it says here place custom in the crease, custom is a kind of a greyish taupe colour, so it's a bit confusing, but I did use all the shades that they used on here. I didn't necessarily follow the exact step by step, so instead of doing step 1 I started on step 2. So anyway, this is what I followed, and this is the end result. Obviously the rest of the face is completely different. Red lips to match my Lulu Guinness top, which I love. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed the tutorial, and yeah, see you later. Bye. Oh, I totally forgot to say, how do you guys like my new hair colour? It has changed. In case you haven't noticed, I have gone darker, finally. It was just getting too blonde. And I also cut off quite a few inches as well. You can see it from behind. Let me just turn around so you can see. So it's a lot shorter than it was, but it's still quite long. And I do my usual half head highlights. So that basically means that the top half of your hair is highlighted and the underneath is kind of still the same. So there's my dark brown hair still there. But I just decided to change it up a little bit, so let me know what you think. Okay, on with the tutorial. Bye. So I've already done my foundation and everything is listed below. So we're going to be using this Get the Look card from the Tamanna palette, and I will kind of be going through it step by step. The first thing I'm doing is going through the crease backwards and forwards with a fluffy 224 brush, and I'm using the shade Custom to just blend it through the crease. Using the shade Venezia, which is a gorgeous kind of tealy bluish green, and a eye fluff brush from Royal and Langnickel, I am just placing it all over the entire lid, and then I have to place this under the lid at some point as well, as in on the lash line. But for now I'm just placing it all over the lid, just in like tapping, packing motions, because I'm using a fluffy brush so it gets a nice even distribution all over the lid. Next I'm using a kind of darkish chocolatey brown shade, called Chocolate by the way, and I am using a fluffy and very dense brush. I think it's by Royal and Langnickel again, I can't remember, but this is one of my favourite brushes to use in the crease and outer V area. And what this Get the Look card has said is to apply chocolate to the outer crease and the lid and blend into the outer 2/3 of the lower lash line. So I'm going to do that afterwards, but for now I'm just blending it slowly into the crease and the outer V area, and then I'm just kind of blending around the edges as I go along, and I'm gently building up the colour as well, because I like to obviously have my looks quite intense, in case you guys haven't realised by now. Now I'm using a hair and makeup addiction brush called the Detailer, and I'm using that shade Venezia, which I put on the lid, and I am blending it backwards and forwards on the lower lash line, or just underneath the lower lash line. I've kind of done this get the look card in my own different steps, because I've not done it the exact way that they've said it, but I've kind of used the same colours and done the same techniques. Anyway, next I'm using Perversion by Urban Decay on the waterline, because that is my favourite kohl pencil to use on the waterline, as I always do. Now I'm actually doing step 1, because I always do my highlight last. I never do it first. Some people do it first, some people do it last. Anyway, I'm applying the shade Blush as a highlight on the brow bone. And then I'm also going to be placing it on my inner tear duct area using that same, the Detailer brush by Hair and Makeup Addiction. And as always, I just use the 224 blending brush just to blend any harsh lines between the highlight shade and any of the crease shades. Camera, I did my eyebrows, my eyelashes, and my eyeliner. I forgot what I'd done. I placed everything below, and now I am using the shade Chocolate to apply it to the outer 2/3 of the lower lash line, and then of course applying my mascara on my lower lashes. From the contour kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm using the shade Java, which I always use to contour my cheekbones, and a Sigma F40 large angled contour brush. I just chisel my cheekbones away on my little round face, but I don't really do that much of a harsh kind of contour because, well, today I just wanted to keep the cheeks slightly natural, and I don't tend to do a really harsh contour anyway because I don't want it to look unrealistic. Then I'm using the shade, I think it's Havana, from the contour kit, and I am using a brush called the Queen brush, which is by Hair and Makeup Addiction, and it is meant to be part of their eye kit, but I like to use it to contour my nose, so I'm using that because it's a slightly darker and more warmer shade, and I'm just running it along the sides of my nose, and then I just run it in a little bit in the middle just to kind of even it out. So that has just changed the shape of my nose just slightly. I used Torrid by Nars and a MAC 129 blush brush, which is my favourite blush brush of all time. I've had it for years, and I am placing it above where I have done the contour because I told you I never place blush on the apples of my cheeks because I've got a round face. So the way that I apply it is to kind of elongate my face and make it look less round. And as always, just out of habit, I always dot a tiny little bit on my nose just to tie it all together. Now I am using my favourite highlighter, which is Opal by Becca. It's a shimmering skin perfector, and I am placing it on my cheekbones to give myself a lovely glow. Now I'm using a red lip pencil. This is Kiss Me Quick Pro Longwear Lip Pencil by MAC, and I am lining my lips. And I'm lining them quite thickly because I didn't realise how blunt my pencil was at the time. But it's kind of helped me because, as I've said in my last few makeup tutorials, I tend to line my lips now and I smush them together to blend out the lip liner, and it almost gives the lipstick a kind of base as well to stick to, so when the lipstick starts to wear off, you've still got a nice colour underneath, and especially because it's a Pro Longwear one, it doesn't really tend to wear off. Using the Mrs Mia Wallace lipstick from Urban Decay, which is a brand new lipstick I got recently, and it's a blood red gorgeous shade, and I love the Revolution lipsticks because they're just amazing. They stay on the lips for so long. You can see how thick and glossy it is, and it doesn't bleed. And especially this shade, which is from the Urban Decay collection, which is a limited edition collection, so you won't be able to buy this again. It gives just an amazing, gorgeous blood red look, and it really complements the eyes. Funny face, I forgot to say haha with a towel on the head, because I always seem to wash my hair before my tutorials. But this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe, please comment below, please like. Love you all. See you later. Bye.